You and me racing through the dark, tailgate dreams in the middle of light, moon hanging low like a parking light. Your laugh cuts through the summer air like you were born to be right there. It's back road neon, engine humming, dust in the mirror. Freedom's coming, that old Ford flying like we stole the key. Your hand in mine where it's meant to be. Every curve's a song we're singing along. A kiss at the stop sign can't go wrong. Under that prairie sky hanging on to back road neon. Little red dress in the cab light glow, barefoot prints on the dash, let's roll. Head full of dreams, gas tank near E, but who needs roads when you've got me? Stars dance just like your eyes, chasing ghosts in the northern pines. Every bump in the road feels right, as long as you're riding shotgun tonight. It's back road neon, engine humming, dust in the mirror. Freedom's coming, that old Ford flying like we stole the key. Your hand in mine where it's meant to be. Every curve's a song we're singing along. A kiss at the stop sign can't go wrong. Under that prairie sky hanging on to back road neon. We don't need Vegas lights, got a galaxy stretched out tonight. Hearts beating like a kick drum strong. This is where we both belong. It's back road neon, engine humming, dust in the mirror. Freedom's coming, that old Ford flying like we stole the key. Your hand in mine where it's meant to be. Every curve's a song we're singing along. A kiss at the stop sign can't go wrong. Under that prairie sky hanging on to back road neon. Yeah, hanging on to back road neon. Sun up over that pine tree line, cooler pack, got the weekend time. Flip-flops tapping on the old dock boards, skipping rocks like we did before. Pontoon dreams and a tube to tow, sipping something cold while the warm wind blows. Kids jumping off that rope swing high, water splashing and the blue sky flies. These lake days and dirt roads where the beer's cold and time goes slow. Country songs on a Bluetooth beat, barefoot burn on the truck bed seat. Firelight sparks and a sunset glow, telling old jokes that we all still know. This They were born where the sky don't quit, flatland fire and a stubborn grit. Boots caked up with a day's hard dust, but their words like steel, yeah, you earn their trust. First beer cracked in a cornfield maze, first kiss under Friday night blaze. They don't say much, but when they do, it's straight from the gut and it rings true. They're the boys from the grain belt, tough as a land, calloused hands and a 5-year plan. Diesel dreams and John Deere hearts know where they're going and they play it smart. They drive beat up trucks but they shine like gold, raised on red dirt and winter cold. Ain't afraid to fight, ain't afraid to feel. Those boys from the grain belt, yeah, they're real. Graduated straight to working days, hauling wheat while their buddies moved away. Stayed behind where the harvest grows, where the pickup lines are rodeo shows. They ain't dressed up but they clean up fine, mud on their boots but their hearts align with small town roots and Sunday grace and a little mischief you can't erase. They're the boys from the grain belt, tough as a land, calloused hands and a 5-year plan. Diesel dreams and John Deere hearts know where they're going and they play it smart. They drive beat up trucks but they shine like gold, raised on red dirt and winter cold. Ain't afraid to fight, ain't afraid to feel. Those boys from the grain belt, yeah, they're real. Got a flag on the pole and a dog in the bed, country in their soul and pride in the tread. You won't find them chasing lights in LA, they're busy building up a better day. They're the boys from the grain belt, working the land with steady hearts and a steady hand. Diesel dreams and John Deere hearts, they love their women and fix their parts. They drive beat up trucks but they shine like gold, raised on red dirt and winter cold. Ain't afraid to pray, ain't afraid to feel. Those boys from the grain belt, yeah, they're real. Yeah, those boys from the grain belt, real strong, real loud, real proud, real deal.
She ain't the type to sit real still, burns like whiskey in a backwoods thrill. Laughs too loud, dances too free, got that wildflower soul with a rebel streak. Boots on the dash, hair in the breeze. You ain't taming a heart like she's. She'll light up your night like July flame and leave you wondering how she came. She's a bonfire, blazing in the dark, glowing wild with a northern spark. Heat in her eyes, smoke in her kiss. You'll never forget a girl like this. She'll burn through your plans, rewrite your lines, turning back roads into red hot signs. You can try, but you can't hold her tight. She's a bonfire burning bright. She talks like a storm, walks like a song, gets under your skin and stays there long. She don't need a crown or a ballroom scene. She's queen of the creek, wild and mean. Cranks up the tunes on a midnight ride, wears trouble like denim, fits just right. She'll set your world on a one-lane fire and walk away without looking tired. She's a bonfire, blazing in the dark, glowing wild with a northern spark. Heat in her eyes, smoke in a kiss. You'll never forget a girl like this. She'll burn through your plans, rewrite your lines, turning back roads into red hot signs. You can try, but you can't hold her tight. She's a bonfire burning bright. She's the kind that'll tempt your fate. You chase her shadow through the pines, but that flame was never yours to find. She's a bonfire, blazing in the dark, glowing wild with a northern spark. Heat in her eyes, smoke in her kiss. She'll haunt you long after she splits. She'll burn through your plans, rewrite your lines, turning back roads into red hot signs. You can try, but she won't stay the night. She's a bonfire burning bright. Yeah, she's a bonfire. Some fires just don't die.
Daddy taught me how to drive on dirt, left hand on the wheel, right covered in work. Shifting gears in a 95 Ford, learning life out past where the blacktop tore. I was raised where the dust don't settle, where calloused hands grip a worn out metal. Born with the wind, baptized in rain, and gravel running through my veins. I got gravel in my veins, dust in my soul. I don't run smooth, but I sure run bold. Ain't afraid to break, ain't afraid to bend. I'll ride these roads till the very end. I was made from mud and the northern plains. Yeah, I got gravel in my veins. Mama's voice said do what's right, while the county line dared me every night. We'd raise some hell, then bow our heads, pray hard, play loud, sleep in sheds. I know every curve of every mile, that kind of truth don't go out of style. A little rough, but I can't complain, 'cause I got gravel in my veins, dust in my soul. I don't run smooth, but I sure run bold. Ain't afraid to break, ain't afraid to bend. I'll ride these roads till the very end. I was made from mud and the northern plains. Yeah, I got gravel in my veins. It ain't clean, it ain't fast, but it'll get you home, it'll always last. It's the kind of road that shapes a man, leaves dirt on your boots and a Bible in your hand. I got gravel in my veins, dust in my soul, raised on hard love and country goals. Ain't afraid to sweat, ain't scared to strain. I'll bleed this land if it keeps me sane. I was made from mud and the northern plains. Yeah, I got gravel in my veins. So if you hear that crunch beneath my boots, you'll know these roots are strong and true. I got gravel in my veins. Cotton candy fingers and a moonlit grin. Your hand found mine as the lights kicked in. Boots on gravel, hearts on fire, spinning like the tilt-a-whirl rising higher. You laughed when I missed that ring-toss shot, then stole my hat and kissed the thought. Midway dreams in that Ferris wheel view, nothing sweeter than a night with you. We're riding that county fair high underneath the sugar-spun sky. Neon glow and your lips on mine. Girl, we were floating on borrowed time. Ribbons and rides and a radio song, dancing like the night ain't long. I don't need no reason why, I'm just hooked on that county fair high. Funnel cake bread near the pie contest. You in that dress, girl, I was a mess. Carnival dreams and the smell of rain. Still hear your laugh in the wind and grain. We're riding that county fair high underneath the sugar spun sky. Neon glow and your lips on mine. Girl, we were floating on borrowed time. Ribbons and rides and a radio song. Dancing like the night ain't long. I don't need no reason why. I'm just hooked on that county fair high. Maybe we were just a July flame, but I'd ride that night again and again. Your name still spins in my mind like the carousel we left behind. Still chasing that county fair high like sparks from a fireworks sky. No goodbye, just a cotton kiss and a heart full of what I miss. Ribbons and rides and a radio song. Girl, I've been humming it all along. Yeah, you were my reason why. Still stuck on that county fair. Yeah, I'm still stuck on that county fair. That county fair high. It was May when the frost let go. Fields turned green where the white used to show. Dad rolled up the last of the wire. Said, "That's it, son, let's build a fire." We grilled hot dogs on a rusty grate. Cracked a few cans as it got late. The world felt big on that little hill where the snow fence ran and time stood still. It's a snow fence summer, wide open skies, fishing off docks and firefly nights. Sun on my shoulders, love on my mind, kicking back like we're stopping time. That cold's gone, but the breeze still hums through a screen door buzz and an old porch strum. We live for the months, we don't need no cover. Yeah, this is life in a snow fence summer. You showed up with that July glow, barefoot beauty in a tank top show. We drove past fields lined like guards, old red fences, sunburned yards. Found a spot where the grass grows high, laid out blankets and watched the sky. Kiss like the season might never last, holding on while it's moving fast. It's a snow fence summer, wide open skies, fishing off docks and firefly nights. Sun on my shoulders, love on my mind, kicking back like we're stopping time. That cold's gone, but the breeze still hums through a screen door buzz and an old porch strum. We live for the months, we don't need no cover. Yeah, this is life in a snow fence summer. It's a snow fence summer, no freeze in sight, just sunset beers and late bonfire lights. Sun on our skin, your head on my chest, feeling like we've been heaven blessed. That cold's gone, but the breeze still hums through a screen door buzz and a six-string strum. We live for the months, we don't need no cover. Yeah, this is life in a snow fence summer. Snow fence summer.
old-turned old F-150 and the dashboard burns. Windows down, you're humming low to a song only the wheat fields know. Your bare feet on the dash, my heart racing way too fast. Out here where the world's asleep, you're wide awake, dreaming with me. These North Dakota nights, where the stars shine loud and the wind feels right. You're leaning on me in that flannel shirt, lips like honey, eyes full of hurt. We talk slow, love fast, make forever in a moment that don't have to last. There's magic in the pale moonlight. Yeah, I live for North Dakota night. Old grain silos standing tall, like watching over lovers who give it their all. We find a spot near the county line and make that tailgate our dinner time. You laugh like summer might never end, saying this ain't perfect, but it's better than pretend. The world's out there, but tonight's just us, under northern stars and a sky we trust. These North Dakota nights, where the stars shine loud and the wind feels right. You're leaning on me in that flannel shirt, lips like honey, eyes full of hurt. We talk slow, love fast, make forever in a moment that don't have to last. There's magic in the pale moonlight. Yeah, I live for North Dakota nights. We don't need no neon glow, just the hum of the fields and your soft hello. Your hand in mine is all it takes to make this prairie sky feel like fate. These North Dakota nights, where the stars shine loud and the wind feels right. You're leaning on me in that flannel shirt, lips like honey, eyes full of hurt. We talk slow, love fast, make forever in a moment that don't have to last. There's heaven in that look in your eyes. Yeah, I live for North Dakota nights. Just you, me, and these wide open skies, lost in love on North Dakota night.
Red sunsets over a dusty field, red diesel cans and the way they feel. Red barns chipped with time and rain, red-winged blackbirds calling my name. Red on Dad's old plaid shirt, red from work until my back hurt. Red clay roads that stain my boots, red like the Heartland, deep and true. I was raised on red, strong and loud, bloodline roots in the Heartland ground. Red as a Chevy in a 4th parade, red like the flag where my pride is made. No silver spoon or easy thread, just faith and fire and going ahead. This small town soul, this big heart spread. Yeah, I was raised on red. Red checker tablecloth Sunday meals, red face laughter over homegrown deals. Red lipstick on a first date smile, red like the taillights we chase for miles. Red from love and red from fighting, red from hearts that don't stop trying. Red's red's the color of a life well spent, stained into every moment and sin. I was raised on red, strong and loud, bloodline roots in the heartland ground. Red as a Chevy in a 4th parade, red like the flag where my pride is made. No silver spoon or easy thread, just faith and fire and going ahead. This small town soul, this big heart spread. Yeah, I was raised on red. Red's the fire in a mama's eyes when her babies fall and she helps them rise. Red's the ink in the prayers I wrote. Red's the blood that built this hope. I was raised on red, proud and wild, by the grace of grit and a rural mile. Red as a scar that you don't regret. Red like the sun when it finally sets. No easy path, but no regret, 'cause every step's one I won't forget. This soul was shaped by the life I led. Yeah, I was raised on red. So if you ask me what I am instead, I'll say it clear: I was raised on red. We rolled in on a Friday, cooler in the back, pontoon loaded down with a party pack. Sun sinking low, water like glass, flip-flop freedom and a tank full of gas. Pulled up the boat, tied off the rope, turned the dial till we found some hope. That country beat, man, it never breaks. We found heaven on Radio Lake. Turn it up and let it play. Every wave got a song to say. Bobbing heads floating free, red cup rhythm and a summer breeze. Skin on tan and hearts awake, living loud on Radio Lake. Yeah, we're laughing, loving, soaking in faith. That's how we do it on Radio Lake. You danced on the dock with the beer in hand, singing every word to the Zac Brown band. I swear that smile could stop time, drifting with the stars in the back of my mind. The world got small, just me and you, and a midnight jam on the channel 2. No plans, just vibes and faith, floating free on Radio Lake. Turn it up and let it play. Every wave got a song to say. Bobbing heads floating free, red cup rhythm and a summer breeze. Skin on tan and hearts awake, living loud on Radio Lake. Yeah, we're laughing, loving, soaking in faith. That's how we do it on Radio Lake. Static fades and the signal strong, like our love in a Luke Bryan song. We ain't rich, but we sure feel blessed with a good day's sun and a night like this. Turn it up and let it play. Every memory just floats our way. Sunburned shoulders, barefoot spins, feeling that peace blowing in the wind. Skin on tan and hearts awake, living loud on Radio Lake. No place else we'd rather stake this piece of forever on Radio Lake. Yeah, summer's sweet and life feels great when we're dancing out here on Radio Lake. Woke up to a sky turning golden gray. Coffee on the stove, another working day. That John Deere hums like a hymn I know. Same old path where the cornrows grow. My granddad's boots still sit by the door. Dust on the floorboard, stories galore. He drew his life with a worn-out plow. I walk the same lines he carved somehow. These are lines in the dirt, drawn deep and true by callous hands that always knew. You don't need fame, you don't need praise to live a good life and earn your place. The world moves fast, but the roots hold firm, and rows of hope and lessons learned ain't just fields, it's love and work etched in time like lines in the dirt. Mama said grace with her garden hands, feeding 5 kids with a can-do plan. We learned to share, we learned to fight, but we never left without saying goodnight. Fence posts lean, but they still stand proud, like the folks out here who never back down. Every scar, every tired back laid down a legacy no storm could crack. These are lines in the dirt, drawn deep and true by calloused hands that always knew. You don't need fame, you don't need praise to live a good life and earn your place. The world moves fast, but the roots hold firm, and rows of hope and lessons learned ain't just fields, it's love and worth etched in time like lines in the dirt. Maybe one day my kids will stand in this same field with their own plans and feel the pull of a silent vow to keep it honest, keep it proud. Yeah, these are lines in the dirt, drawn by grace with sunburned hearts and a steady pace. We don't chase stars, we don't need more, just this patch of land and an open door. The wind may howl, but the ground won't turn, 'cause what we sow is what we earn. More than a job, it's the whole wide earth, our story told in lines in the dirt. Yeah, we're just stories told in lines in the dirt. City lights, got mason jars and fireflies. Tailgates drop where the gravel bends, with a couple of beers and your lifelong friends. Old dogs barking down the fence, kids run wild and making no sense. Sunday smoke rising off the grill, this simple life gives me every thrill. It's back roads and backyards, raised on working rusty cars, swing set dreams and homemade scars, lawn chairs under the moon and stars. Where the world slows down and the heart speeds up, you fall in love with just enough. Yeah, that's where my best days are, back roads and backyards. Mile turns and mailbox names, mom's cooking can't be tamed. We laugh till the sun gets shy, chasing time like it won't fly by. You can keep your downtown noise, we've got bonfire smoke and joy. and grass-stained knees, saying life ain't found in golden cards. It's out here in backroads and backyards. It's backroads and backyards, where you find who you really are, with hand-me-down hope and a beat-up guitar, singing life like it's meant from the heart, where the stars don't judge and the breeze sets in, and every goodbye leads back again. Yeah, that's where my best days are, backroads and backyards. Yeah, we were made for nights like these, in backroads and backyards.
Woke up in the haze of my early days, chasing dreams I couldn't name. Had a million roads to walk down, but none of them felt the same. Had that hunger in my chest, but I didn't know what for. One week I'd wanna sell cars, next I'd be trucking on the road. I was running circles in my mind, tried to build a life but couldn't find the signs. Every turn I took felt like a dead end, doing what I thought I should but not what I meant. I was a fixer-upper stuck in the middle, trying to make sense of a broken riddle. Didn't know where I was going, no idea where I'd been, just looking for a place I could finally fit in. I was lost in the wind, looking for something to hold, a little direction in a life too bold. I dreamed of a business with my name on the door, but I couldn't even save a dime for more. Thought about trucking, but I hated the miles. Selling cars felt fake, couldn't fake that smile. Retail was easier, but it didn't feel right, so I'd quit and start over every other night. I was going in circles, lost in the race, never found the right path, never found my place. Tried to build a life from pieces of clay, but the shape didn't fit, it was too far away. I was fixer-upper stuck in the middle, trying to make sense of a broken riddle. Didn't know where I was going, no idea where I'd been, just looking for a place I could finally fit in. I was lost in the wind, looking for something to hold, a little direction in a life too bold. Maybe one day I'll figure it out, maybe the pieces will fall and I'll know what I'm about. But right now I'm just trying to breathe and let the winds take me where they please. I was a fixer-upper stuck in the middle, trying to make sense of a broken riddle. Didn't know where I was going, no idea where I'd been, just looking for a place I could finally fit in. I was lost in the wind, looking for something to hold, a little direction in a life too bold. Yeah, I was lost in the wind, but I'm still standing, still searching within.
She moved in next door, didn't think much of it. Same old routine, same old habits. But then one night I heard her laugh, and I couldn't let that sound slip past. I stepped out on my balcony. She was there, just 2 walls away, with a smile that made my world stop. And from that moment everything changed. We talked till the sun went down, heartbeats racing without a sound. But
Between the breeze and the city lights, her voice became my favorite sight. Balcony conversations, they were all I needed. Two hearts slowly waking, two souls undefeated. Talking about dreams, talking about the past. In the quiet of the night, I knew this would last. Her laughter in the air and her eyes that shine. I never thought love would feel so fine. It started on the balcony, and I'll never forget. That's where I found the love I'll never regret. She'd lean on the railing, her hair in the wind. We'd talk about anything, where do we begin? We'd share our stories like we had all the time. Her hand on her heart, mine on my mind. The city would fade to a soft, distant hum, and it felt like our hearts had just become one. The distance between us felt so small. When the world felt too big, she was my all. We talked till the stars gave way to the dawn, and when I was with her, nothing felt wrong. Two souls across the way, catching firelight from balconies high. We take on the night. Balcony conversations, they were all I needed. Two hearts slowly waking, two souls undefeated. Talking about dreams, talking about the past. In the quiet of the night, I knew this would last. Her laughter in the air and her eyes that shine. I never thought love would feel so fine. It started on the balcony, and I'll never forget. That's where I found the love I'll never regret. And now every day feels like the first. She's the reason I sing the beat of my verse. From those quiet nights to the life we share, every balcony talk led me right there. Balcony conversations, they were all I needed. Two hearts slowly waking, two souls undefeated. Talking about dreams, talking about the past. In the quiet of the night, I knew this would last. Her laughter in the air and her eyes that shine. I never thought love would feel so fine. It started on the balcony, and I'll never forget. That's where I found the love I'll never regret. Now we're not just talking, we're living the dream. From those balcony moments to everything in between. Balcony conversations, we're still holding tight, and I'll love her till the end of the night. I'd hear her knocking on the door, and I'd be running around the place like never before. Tossing clothes in the closet, scrubbing the floor, trying to make it perfect like I'd never done before. I'd rearrange the pillows, dust the lamp, make sure the kitchen's clean, no crumbs, no stamp. I'd even clean the fridge, though I knew it was fine. But when she's coming over, I've gotta make it shine. I'd throw on my best shirt, maybe even cologne, try to pretend I've got it all figured out at home. But when she steps inside, I'm still a little unsure. 'Cause every time she comes over, I just want it to be pure. I'm sweating and shining, putting in the work. I want everything perfect, not a wrinkle, not a quirk. I'm hustling for a smile, running around the place, just to see that look on her face. It's all for her, yeah, I'll always try to make my apartment sparkle, to make her heart fly. Every time she walks through that door, I give it my all. I'd
I'd wipe down the counter, sweep the floor again, just to make sure there's not a speck of dust to offend. I'd even light a candle, make it smell just right, so when she walks in, everything feels light. I check the time, make sure I'm on track, then realize I forgot to put the laundry back. I'd laugh to myself, cause it's all a game, but I know the reason is always the same. It's all for her, no matter the mess. I want every minute to be more than the best. I'll keep working till it's all in place, cause when she's here, I just wanna see her face. I'm sweating and shining, putting in the work. I want everything perfect, not a wrinkle, not a quirk. I'm hustling for a smile, running round the place, just to see that look on her face. It's all for her, yeah, I'll always try to make my apartment sparkle, to make her heart fly. I'm sweating and shining, doing it all. Every time she walks through that door, I give it my all. Maybe she won't notice the little things, but I'm still working like I'm pulling on some strings. And even if she loves me just the same, I'll still keep shining for her every time she came. I'm sweating and shining, putting in the work. I want everything perfect, not a wrinkle, not a quirk. I'm hustling for a smile, running round the place, just to see that look on her face. It's all for her, yeah, I'll always try to make my apartment sparkle, to make her heart fly. I'm sweating and shining, doing it all. Every time she walks through that door, I give it my all. Yeah, I'm sweating and shining, doing it right for the love of my life, every day, every night. He's a lot of my life, but I wasn't sure if he'd see me right. I walked in the door, heart in my chest, wondering if I'd pass his test. He stood in the corner, eyes full of doubt, like I wasn't allowed to figure him out. I smiled, tried to make him laugh, but he just turned and that was that. I didn't rush, I didn't pretend, just waited for him to let me in. One day he looked up, then a smile cracked wide, and that's when I knew we'd be side by side. We built this love one moment at a time, from awkward silence to a high five. He gave me his trust, I gave him my heart, and slowly we knew we'd never be apart. I wasn't there for his first steps or his fall, but I'm here now through it all. We didn't share blood, but we shared enough. Yeah, me and her, boy, we built this love. We started with Legos and racing cars, late night talks about the moon and stars. I showed him how to throw a perfect pass and taught him how to polish glass. He'd come to me with questions on his mind, and I'd try my best to help him find the answers he needed, no matter how small, 'cause now I knew he trusted it all. It wasn't fast, it wasn't forced, but we found our rhythm, found our course. And every day I felt him near, like we were building something real, something sincere. We built this love one moment at a time, from quiet moments to that fist bump rhyme. He gave me his dreams, I gave him my care, and slowly we knew we'd always be there. I wasn't there for his first word or first crawl, but I'm here now, catching every fall. just like I'm in the race. And I'm more than a friend, I'm part of his world in this dance with my girl and her boy unfurled. We built this love one heartbeat at a time, from building dreams to crossing that line. He gave me his laughter, I gave him my trust, and together we turned all the might to must. I wasn't there for his first steps or first cry, but I'm here now with open arms wide. We didn't share blood, but we shared enough. Yeah, me and her boy, we built this love. Stacked up to the ceiling fan, half of them hers, the rest barely stand. I brought my recliner, she brought a chair. Now we're standing in the doorway, just staring and swearing, where's this gonna go? My guitar's in the kitchen, her plant's on the floor. There's a mirror with no wall and socks in the drawer. We both laughed when the fuse blew out. Guess that's what moving in love's all about. Two lives, two sets of everything. Now we're trying to fit it all under one little ring. From his action figures to my old CDs, we're playing Tetris with our memories. Two couches, one key, her style, my mess, one destiny. Making room for late night talks and kitchen dance fights. Morning coffee, holding her tight. We might trip on boxes and stub our toes, but we're building a life out of love and echoes. Yeah, two hearts, one lease, and all this chaos brings me peace. She wants the curtains bright, I like them dark. She's got throw pillows, I've got spare parts. I found her teacups in my toolbox. She found my flannels where the fork should have stopped. We argue over hangers, laugh till we fall, then order takeout, sitting cross-legged in the hall. We ain't got space, but we've got time, and blend our stories line by line. It's not perfect, but it's real as it gets. With every mismatch, we've got no regrets. From cartoons on the fridge to its crayon art, this apartment's a home with a beating heart. Two couches, one key, her call my crazy art symphony. Stacking memories in the closet, dreams in the bed, and love in every word we've said. We might step on Legos or lose the remote, but I'd still sail this ship in a cardboard boat. Yeah, two hearts, one lease, and all this clutter feels like peace. It ain't about the space or what fits where, it's about the way she hums while she ties back her hair. It's about his laugh echoing down the hall, and the way we lean in when the dishes fall. Two couches, one key, her son, my soul, one family. Stacking love where the shelves don't quite align, but somehow it all feels just fine. We might bump heads in a hallway too tight, but we're holding each other every night. Yeah, two hearts, one lease, and in this mess we found peace. From separate spaces to one front door, I don't need much, just a little bit more. Two couches, one key, and a lifetime in between. Like a truck with no load, idle hands in a heavy road, punching clocks just to make it to 5, but never really living, just getting by. Had a mattress on the floor, dishes in the sink, dreams that faded faster than I could blink. Then she showed up live
crack of dawn, with a little boy in tow and a love that's strong. She didn't preach, didn't beg me to change, just stood by me through the storms and the rain. And that kid looked up like I was a king. That's when I knew I had to give him everything. She fixed me up, straightened me out, gave me something I couldn't live without. A reason to rise before the sun, to put in the work and get the job done. No more running, no more doubt. She gave me love I can't live without. Yeah, that woman and her little man, they turned this boy into a better man. Now it's early mornings, boots on the floor, clocking in proud, not lost anymore. Lunch pack with a note in my coat, love you come home, in her sweet little note. I used to chase things that never made sense. Now I chase smiles behind a backyard fence. He calls me coach, she calls me babe, and every single day I'm trying to make a way. It ain't about the money or the things I own, it's about the family waiting at home. Every hammer swing, every mile I drive is building a life that made me feel alive. She fixed me up, straightened me out, taught me what true love's all about. Gave me a reason to care and fight, to turn dark days into morning light. No more drifting, no more games, I'm chasing more than just my name. Yeah, that woman and her little man, they turned this boy into a better man. Now I see the world through a clearer lens, not just about me, it's about them. They're my North Star, my solid ground, the reason I ain't just hanging on. She fixed me up, straightened me out, built me up when I was full of doubt. Gave me hope, gave me pride, now I'm holding my head high. No more shadows, no more shame, I found my purpose in their names. Yeah, that woman and her little man, they turned this boy into a better man. She fixed me up, gave me a home, a place to stand, no more alone. With every heartbeat and every plan, I thank God for that woman and her little man. Said I do in that little white church, sunlight pouring through the stained glass work. She walked down the aisle, tearing me apart, with our boy smiling wide and holding my heart. Preacher said the vows and we held on tight, 2 souls and 1 kid step into the light. From promises whispered to hands held proud, we became a family right here, right now. 1 last name, 3 hearts and 1 home, from separate roads to never alone. We built this love on laughter and trust, held together with faith and a little bit of dust. She wore white, I wore a grin, and our little man danced like the night had never end. From the church to the VFW hall, we found forever in a room that small. Yeah, we're 1 last name, 1 loud crew, built on love and made brand new. The band played Merle, then they played some Keith. Boots on the floor, joy underneath. Her dad gave a toast, my mom wiped her eyes. Our boys spun in circles under neon lights. Tasty cups, homemade cake, paper hearts hanging over hometown stage. It wasn't fancy, but it felt so right, dancing slow in the glow of a VFW night. All the little moments made it real, the way her hand in mine still makes me feel. And when he called me dad that night, man, I knew I'd never need another high. 1 last name, 3 hearts and 1 home, from separate roads to never alone. We built this love on laughter and trust, held together with faith and a little bit of
like the night had never ended. From the church to the VFW hall, we found forever in a room that small. Yeah, we're one last name, one loud crew, built on love and made brand new. Now it's pancakes on Sunday and homework at night, movie marathons and pillow fights, laundry piles and late night talks, love in the steps and toys in the walks. We ain't perfect, but we're proud of this little life that we've carved out. One last name, three hearts beating strong, from broken paths to where we belong. We built this home with our own two hands, from the altar steps to the wedding band. She wore white, I wore a grin, and I'd marry her over and over again. From the church to the VFW hall, we found forever in a room that small. Yeah, we're one last name, one strong crew, made of love and forever true. Yeah, we're one last name, and this fixer-upper finally feels brand new. Cardboard boxes stacked to the ceiling, dust on the floor and that bittersweet feeling. Found an old note in a drawer, she wrote, "Love you more than yesterday," in faded pink quotes. That hallway echo's got a different tone as we pack up the years we made our own. Pizza on the floor, mattress by the wall. The place was small, but we had it all. From baby steps to burned toast nights, laughing in the kitchen under cheap string lights. But now there's a sold sign with our name on it. Time to trade this view for a front porch fix. Goodbye apartment, hello house, moving on up from a corner of town. No more neighbors banging on the wall. Now we've got space to stretch and sprawl. It's goodbye leaky faucet, goodbye loud hall, hello backyard and a tree we'll watch grow tall. Yeah, we're building dreams brick by brick, turning this old house into something that sticks. Couch won't fit through the narrow stair. He's got juice on his hands and gum in his hair. She's laughing while I carry one more load, and the dog's already digging in the yard we just mowed. There's a hole in the fence and the paint's all wrong, but it's ours, and that makes us strong. A dozen trips back and forth with pride, tired legs, full hearts and tears in her eyes. It ain't perfect, but it's got good bones, and we'll fill it with laughter and love of our own. From creaky floors to rooms full of grace, this fixer-upper's found its place. Goodbye apartment, hello house, moving on up from a corner of town. No more rent checks and window drafts. Now we've got plans and a garden path. It's goodbye paper-thin walls and keys on a ring. Hello front door with a welcome swing. Yeah, we're laying down roots, taking our time, giving this house a brand new shine. First steps on new wood floors, shoe marks, paint cans, open doors. It's a mess right now, but soon we'll see what a little bit of sweat and love can be. Goodbye apartment, hello house, where the echoes fade and the memories count. No more limits, no more tight hallways, just open rooms and brighter days. It's goodbye to the past and the life we knew. Hello to the life we're growing into. Yeah, we're fixing it up, making it ours with coffee, chaos, and midnight stars. Goodbye apartment, you served us well, but we got new stories and walls to fill. Hello house, yeah, this is home, and we ain't never going back alone. Smoke rolling like a silent thief. Middle of the night, barely time to breathe. Grabbed what we could, ran out in the cold. Bare feet on gravel, no hand to hold. Flames in the window, lighting up the sky. Watching our memories curl up and die. The photos, the toys, the home we made, all of it gone in a fiery wave. Now I'm standing here, choked by the night, trying to believe we'll be alright. But every crackle sounds like a scream, and I'm caught in the wreckage of a shattered dream. Ashes and air, that's all that's left of the life we built and the plans we kept. The walls came down and time stood still. We're just standing on smoke and will. Where do you go when your safe place is gone? How do you move when the road feels wrong? All I know is we're still here, even if we're standing in ashes and air. Pile of soot, melted chain where her heartbeat stood. Our boys drawing, scorched at the edge, a stick figure house on a paper ledge. We said we'd fix things, make it our own. Now the roof's collapsed and the heart's unknown. Fire took more than a door and a frame. It stole our comfort, it stole our name. She's crying soft in the back of the car. I'm wondering how we got this far. The silence screams louder than flame, and I can't help but feel the blame. Ashes and air, that's all that's left of the kitchen we danced in, the love we kept. No pictures hang, no floors to sweep, just memories buried where the fire ran deep. How do you rebuild when your world's unmade? How do you smile when the colors fade? But we're still breathing, we're still near, holding on tight in ashes and air. But a home ain't the walls or the paint on the door, the hands you hold when you've lost it all before. It's a look in her eyes when the night gets black, and the whisper that says we're gonna come back. Ashes and air, but we've got each other. Me, my son, and his strong-hearted mother. We'll rise from the smoke, though the pain is real, and rebuild with every brick we feel. We lost a house, but we didn't lose love. We're still together, and that's enough. We'll find our way, we'll climb the stairs, even if they're made of ashes and air. Yeah, we're still standing through heat and despair. We pulled up in a truck full of soot and hope. What we saved from the fire smelled like smoke. A photo frame, a melted spoon, a Teddy bear singed under a silver moon. The house we built is a pile of ash. Now we're crashing at mom and dad's, feeling like kids in a world too grown, starting over from a place once known. The kitchen's crowded, the hall's too tight, but there's comfort in their porch light. Every welcome stings with grace as we search for a brand new place. We're rebuilding from the ground on up, one claim filed, one half full cup, searching for houses, searching for peace, learning that life don't come with a lease. From the ashes to a different start, different zip code but the same strong heart. It's not what we lost, it's how we restart in a new town with the same heart. Insurance talk feels like a maze, and the waiting game drags on for days. She's making lists, I'm making calls, the boys just drawing houses on the walls. They said the payout would take some time, but bills don't wait and hopes to climb. We drive through neighborhoods after dark, trying to find that perfect spark. It ain't easy, but we're still standing. Piece by piece, we're understanding that love ain't tied to a roof or floor. It's who we are and what we're fighting for. We're rebuilding from the ground on up, one claim filed, one half full cup, searching for houses, searching for peace, learning that life don't come with a lease. From the ashes to a different start, different zip code but the same strong heart. It's not what we lost, it's how we restart in a new town with the same heart. Maybe the street don't know our name, and this backyard don't feel the same, but I've got her laughing, it's bedtime prayer, and that's more home than anywhere. We're rebuilding from the ground on up, one scar shown, one hand held up, turning our loss into living proof that you can lose it all and still find truth. New walls rise, old fears fall apart. We've been broken, but we're still art. Yeah, this ain't the end, it's a brand new start in a new town with the same heart. It's not just a house we're building now, it's a life reborn, we'll make it somehow. From ashes to light, we're playing our part. New town, same love, same heart. Rolled into town with a worn-out map, a little lost but no looking back. Met a few folks at the corner store, smiles like sunshine, I'm wanting more. They said, come on down, there's a ride tonight. Motorcycles roaring under neon light. I felt that buzz, the spark was real. This little town's got a way to heal. From front porch chats to the festival nights, we're living loud under open lights. Slowly but surely I'm settling in, feeling the pulse of a brand new kin. Small town roots growing deep and wide, found a place where I can stand with pride. From barbecue smoke to the friendly faces, we're making dreams in these simple places. New friends, old songs, and a brand new start, planting my heart with these small town roots. Started mixing sauces in my own little shed, sweet and spicy dreams coming alive in my head. Took a shot at the market on Saturday morn, sold out quick like a new hope born. Music festivals down by the lake, dancing under stars every step we take. Life's a ride and I'm holding tight in this town that's feeling just right. With every handshake and every smile, I'm learning what makes this life worthwhile. From dusty roads to neon signs, this small town started feeling like mine. Small town roots growing deep and wide, found a place where I can stand with pride. From barbecue smoke to the friendly faces, we're making dreams in these simple places. New friends, old songs, and a brand new start, planting my heart with these small town roots. A little sweat, a lot of faith, working hard to carve our place. With her hand in mine and his laughter near, the small town's love is loud and clear. Small town roots growing strong and free, the life I dreamed is here with me. From smoky grills to summer nights, we're living large in these simple lights. New friends, old songs, and a brand new start, forever bound by these small town roots. Yeah, I'm settling in, making my mark. Small town roots growing from a spark. With butterflies and nerves, then slipped on some laundry, got some curves. You rolled your eyes, I cracked a joke. Faith and laughter, that's how we cope. I'm not perfect, you're far from saints, but we found grace in our complaints. Like a garden wild, messy and bright, we're growing true in the morning light. So don't rush the bloom or the thorny parts. Love's a stubborn weed in both our hearts. We're growing true through the cracks and all, laughing at the times we stumble and fall. Faith keeps us steady, humor makes us whole. Sarcasm's just a spice that feeds the soul. No fairy tale, just me and you, learning every day to keep love new. We're not perfect, but that's the truth. Baby, we're growing true. You say you forgot, I say I'm surprised. A little sarcasm keeps love alive. We pray, we joke, we bicker and fight, then hold each other through the night. It's not always roses, sometimes thorns, but this love's a seed that's weathered storms. You pull me close, I pull you in, together's where the story begins. No need to rush, what takes its time. Love's a slow dance, a perfect rhyme. We're growing true through the cracks and all, laughing at the times we stumble and fall. Faith keeps us steady, humor makes us whole. Sarcasm's just a spice that feeds the soul. No fairy tale, just me and you, learning every day to keep love new. We're not perfect, but that's the truth. Baby, we're growing true. So here's to the flaws and all the fights, to prayers whispered in the quiet nights, to the jokes that only we understand, to holding on tight with an open hand. We're growing true through the cracks and all, laughing at the times we stumble and fall. Faith keeps us steady, humor makes us whole. Sarcasm's just a spice that feeds the soul. No fairy tale, just me and you, learning every day to keep love new. We're not perfect, but that's the truth. Baby, we're growing true. Yeah, we're growing true, with love, faith, and a little bit of you. Dark clouds roll in, June 20th night. Wind howling fierce, lightning flashing bright. Radio crackles, warnings through the pines. Heartbeats drumming as the sky unwinds. Kids huddled close and windows rattling hard. Every creak and groan felt like it tear us apart. Praying in the shadows of that thunderous roar, wondering what tomorrow's coming for. Morning breaks on shattered limbs and broken glass. Trees down, roofs gone, nothing seems built to last. Streets look like a war zone, hearts hit the floor. We're standing in the wreckage, we're stronger than before. Neighbors rolling up their sleeves with every chainsaw hum. Kids passing branches while old folks stay the run. Meals on fold-out tables, hoping every bite. We're dancing in the daylight, chasing off the fright. Tractors pulling limbs, hammers crushing nails. Every hand in town has got a story, and it tells how we held on tight when winds tore us apart. Now we're patching hearts just like we're patching cards. When the lights went dark, we lit candles in the hall. Found strength in each voice, love's louder than it all. Sweat and tears mixed in the dust, we're clearing away. With every screw we turn, we're finding a brighter day. Still got a scar on the rooftop, but we're standing tall. From these battered pieces, we're rebuilding it all. And every whispered prayer in the howl of the storm brought a chorus of love, pulled this whole town back from torn. So here's to Bemidji, June 20th night. We faced the fury and held on tight. Now we're stronger, tighter, unbreakable and kind. Love's a storm we weather, and together we shine.
We got up in the morning to see what we faced, and there was no loss of life thanks to God's amazing grace.
We're battered and bruised, but by the grace of God, we're still standing.
This storm was nightmare fuel. It was absolutely horrifying to go through.
But the very thing that tore us apart also bonded us together.
Bemidji may never look the same, but I believe we are stronger because of the storm. Someone up above was looking out for us during this storm, that's for sure.
saw the tears fall down your face, trying to be brave in that church place. Little hands held tight to mine. I felt your pain, but I couldn't cry, 'cause you needed me to stand up tall. Even when I felt like I could fall, you're too young to bear that kind of weight. So I swallowed mine and bore the ache. I hold it in so you don't break. Take the hit for both our sakes. You don't need to see my knees go weak, so I grit my teeth when I wanna scream. I'll carry the hurt, I'll carry the load. You just cry and I'll walk the road. I'll be the rock, I'll wear the grin, even if it kills me. I'll hold it in. You asked me why the world's so cruel, why heaven had to make its move. I bit my tongue to stop the flood and gave you all the strength I could. At night I sit out on the porch, whiskey burning, heart still sore. But come the dawn I'll dry my eyes and face the pain behind disguise. I hold it in so you don't break. Take the hit for both our sakes. You don't need to see my knees go weak, so I grit my teeth when I wanna scream. I'll carry the hurt, I'll carry the load. You just cry and I'll walk the road. I'll be the rock, I'll wear the grin, even if it kills me. I'll hold it in. One day you'll see behind the shield, know the love that never yields, and maybe then you'll understand the weight it takes to be a man. I hold it in so you can heal, let you feel what I can't feel. You don't need to see my knees go weak, so I grit my teeth when I wanna scream. I'll carry the hurt, I'll carry the load. You just cry and I'll walk the road. I'll be the rock, I'll wear the grin, even if it breaks me. I'll hold it in. Yeah, I'll hold it in, 'cause you're worth every tear I didn't let win. Christmas Eve, the house was glowing, family gathered, firelight showing, laughter rolling like the snow outside. Grandma's smile would fill the room, playing with the little ones too soon, down on the floor just like a child inside. She'd tease and joke, a twinkle in her eye, always made you feel 10 feet high, like the world was simple, safe and good. I'd swing by to pick her up, just us two, hit the buffet, then cruise the avenue. Taco Bell stop, 'cause we could. Man, I miss those days with her, laughing till the lines would blur, talking about life, dreams, and silly things. Radio low, the windows down, two lost hearts just driving round. Simple moments that meant everything. Cruising with Grandma like the world could wait for me.
tired knees. Great grandbabies climbing free, loving loud, playing soft, full of grace. Never mind the years gone by, still that sparkle in her eye, like heaven shine behind her face. Man, I miss those days with her, laughing till the lines would blur, talking about life, dreams, and silly things. Radio low, the windows down, two lost hearts just driving round. Simple moments that meant everything. Cruising with Grandma, like the world could wait for me. Now the roads are quiet, nights run long, but in my heart she hums that song of joy, of life, of love that stays. Man, I miss those days with her, laughing till the lines would blur, talking about life, dreams, and silly things. Radio low, the windows down, two lost hearts just driving round. Simple moments that meant everything. Cruising with Grandma, forever riding next to me. Comes up on a frozen dawn, coffee's black and the headlights are on. Climbing the rig, another long haul, steel and diesel, answer the call. 30 tons deep, rolling in slow and steady down I-29, keep that trailer ready. From the piles to the plant, no time to waste. Got sugar beets to move, gotta make that freight. I'm hauling beats through the Red River cold, trans system strong, got a grip on the load. This ain't no dream, it's a working man's pride, rolling with the valley wind at my side. In the mud and the snow, we earn our keep, where the red runs strong and the roots run deep. Radio hums with a black dirt sound, another trucker's 2 miles down. CB chatter says there's ice on the bend, just another curve we ride again. Long nights, short breaks, ain't much sleep, but you chase that line for what you keep. From Moorhead up to Drayton, yeah, we ain't stopping even when the sun goes down. I'm hauling beats through the Red River cold, trans system strong, got a grip on the load. This ain't no dream, it's a working man's pride, rolling with the valley wind at my side. In the mud and the snow, we earn our keep, where the red runs strong and the roots run deep. Ain't glamour, ain't fame, just a paycheck and a name, but it's honest and it's mine, this diesel life and sugar time. Yeah, I'm hauling beats through the Red River cold, trans system strong, it's written in bold. This ain't no dream, it's a steel belted ride, with grit in my soul and stars in the sky. In the heart of the valley, we don't sleep, where the red runs strong and the roots run deep.
I got a 95 Chevy sitting up on blocks. She don't roll, she don't rock, she just grinds and knocks. Drive shaft shot, U-joints toast. Thought I'd fix her quick, but I bragged the most. Laid down flat where the weeds grow thick, face full of rust and the floorboard stick. Wrench in one hand, torch in the other, cussing so loud I woke my mother. I got rust in my eyes and dirt in my teeth, hammer in my hand, wrench between my knees. A vice that slips and a socket that's cracked. This old truck fights back like a heart attack. But I ain't quitting, not tonight. Me and this Chevy gonna make it right. With blood on the bolt and sweat on the seat. Got rust in my eyes and dirt in my teeth. U-joint won't budge, man, it's welded with time. Tried to torch, now I'm breathing flame and ground. Dropped my light and I lost my grip. Now I'm talking to God with a busted lip. Grease on my shirt and mud in my beer. Neighbors laugh when they see me near. But she's my girl, this rusted ride, and I'll bring her back if it takes all night. I got rust in my eyes and dirt in my teeth, hammer in my hand, wrench between my knees. A vice that slips and a socket is cracked. This old truck fights back like a heart attack. But I ain't quitting, not tonight. Me and this Chevy gonna make it right. With blood on the bolt and sweat on the seat. Got rust in my eyes and dirt in my teeth. I ain't got a lift, just a jack and a prayer and a busted up creeper held together with care. But when I fire her up and she finally rolls, it'll be worth every bruise in my soul. Yeah, rust in my eyes and dirt in my teeth, turning busted bolts into victory. With stubborn pride and a stubborn right, we're both still running though we're worn inside. I ain't quitting, not tonight. Me and this Chevy gonna make it right. With blood on the bolt and sweat on the seat. Got rust in my eyes and dirt in my teeth. Where the weed waves high, you can smell the rain coming in the sky. Lightning cracks like a whip through the dark. Thunder rolls like a freight train spark. Kicking back with a drink on the porch, watching heaven light up with a torch. It's a Midwest show, wild and free. Storm dancers dream till the sky turns mean. But when the sirens scream, your heart drops low. You grab who you can and you run below. Basement walls or a covered pipe, hope and pray through a fear so ripe. It's beautiful, brutal, and born unseen. Out here we know what it means when the sky turns mean. Turns to night in the blink of an eye. Green tinted air and a sideways sky. Wind starts to howl like a ghost set free. You feel the earth shake underneath your feet. A funnel drops like a finger of doom, roaring down like a wartime boom. You whisper a name, maybe say a prayer, not knowing what's gone till the calm is there. When the sirens scream, your heart drops low. You grab who you can and you run below. Basement walls or a covered pipe, hope and pray through a fear so ripe. It's beautiful, brutal, and born unseen. Out here we know what it
lost where the twister rolled. In Anderlin's field, so brave, so bold. And every name carved in wind and dust, we carry their memory, we always must. When the sirens scream, we hold on tight to the ones we love through the longest night. Storms may break us but won't define. We rise with the sun and the county line. It's beautiful, brutal, and born unseen. Out here we know what it means when the sky turns mean. The sky turns mean.
There's a hole in my heart the size of the sky, and I don't know what to do. Do I hold it all in, keep my tears out of sight, or do I let them fall, let them carry me through? Do I speak your name in the quiet of night, let my feelings fly like a bird in the sky? There's a hole in my heart the size of the world, and I don't know where to turn. Do I go to my mama, let her hold me tight? Do I talk to a friend and try to learn how to live without you in my world tonight? Or just let my heart cry like a bird in the sky? Nothing will ever be big enough to fill the place you left behind. But I hear your voice in the wind sometimes, and I know I'll be alright in time. There's a hole in my heart that won't go away, but your love still carries me like a slow bird flying across the day. You're still watching quietly, so I let these memories take their place, and I face what's mine to face with the strength you left in me. And there's a hole in my heart the size of the sky, but your love helps me fly like a bird in the
Sunshine's creeping through the pine tree line. Windows down, got the breeze feeling fine. Old dirt road kicking dust in the air. Radio's humming like it just don't care. Cooler in the back, got the drinks on ice. Barefoot on the dash, yeah, this feels right. No plans made, just me in the sky, chasing the wind while the world rolls by. We're rolling slow on a back road bend. Summer heat and a weekend grin. Fields of gold and a sky so wide. Got nothing but time and the stars tonight. No place to be, just riding free. You and me, where the world can't reach. Driving through life with the sun on our side. It's a back road summer and we're feeling right. Crickets singing in the soft twilight. Bonfire dreams round a moonlit night. The hum of the tires like a lullaby tune. Hearts beating steady under that country moon. Laughing at nothing, talking about life. Sipping on sweet tea, breathing in light. Every mile's a memory, every turn a song. Out here it feels like we finally belong. We're rolling slow on a back road bend. Summer heat and a weekend grin. Fields of gold and a sky so wide. Got nothing but time and the stars tonight. No place to be, just riding free. You and me, where the world can't reach. Driving through life with the sun on our side. It's a back road summer and we're feeling right. Road band, summer heat and a weekend grin. Fields of gold and a sky so wide. Got nothing but time and the stars tonight. No place to be, just riding free. You and me, where the world can't reach. Driving through life with the sun on our side. It's a back road summer and we're feeling right. Screaming at 5:15, steel-toe boots where my dreams have been. Coffee's cold but the line don't wait. Got bills to pay, can't show up late. Punch that card, another day begins. Fluorescent lights hum above my sin. Sweat on my brow, dirt on my hands, but I'll keep standing where my father stands. Clock in, clock out, keep the world turning. Life's a fire and my soul keeps burning. Every drop of blood, every tear and shout. That's what it means to clock in, clock out. Boss man barking like a dog off chain. Says time is money, I just feel the strain. Dream of Sundays with a fishing pole, but Monday morning swallows me whole. Rusty lunchbox, last night's news. Another double shift, nothing new. Stories told on the factory floor of guys like me who gave a little more. Clock in, clock out, keep the world turning. Life's a fire and my soul keeps burning. Every drop of blood, every tear and shout. That's what it means to clock in, clock out. And the world slows down,
think of you waiting in our old hometown. Your arms remind me what I'm fighting for, to build a life worth coming home for. Clock in, clock out, keep the world turning. Life's a fire and my soul keeps burning. Every drop of blood, every tear and shout, that's what it means to clock in, clock out. Clock screaming at 5:15, but I'll keep going 'cause you believe in me.
Rolling out past the city line, windows down, chasing that sky. I got a Yeti full of sweet sunshine, and you right there riding shotgun high. Dust kicks up like we're in a movie, that old Ford humming real smooth and groovy. Radio's playing some Luke or Laney, feeling free like a Friday, baby. Back row wide in North Dakota, golden fields and a red sun glowing. Winding through them we feel dreams, no place else I'd rather be. Laughing loud, hand out the window, small town breeze, life moving slow. Got nowhere to go but where the wind decides. Just you and me in this back road wide. Barns and silos dot the land, every mile's got its own kind of brand. Hit a dip, feel the thrill in our spine, that gravel heart beating in time. Stop at a creek just to skip some stones, dance in the dust to a ringtone. A kiss in the headlights, not a soul inside, just us and the prairie light. Back row wide in North Dakota, golden fields and a red sun glowing. Winding through them we feel dreams, no place else I'd rather be. Laughing loud, hand out the window, small town breeze, life moving slow. Got nowhere to go but where the wind decides. Just you and me in this back road ride. We ain't missing nothing on that interstate. This is where the heart learns to wait. Each mile's a song, each smile's a sign. Love grows best with space and time. Back row wide in North Dakota, golden hearts and the night rolling over. Winding slow through starlit scenes, you and me just living a dream. You're holding tight, leaning in close, talking about forever on a whisper and a toast. Got all we need in the mirror of your eyes. Just you and me in this back road wide. Yeah, just you and me in this back road wide, kicking up dust under that prairie sky. The wind cut sharp through the morning air, dust settles on fields that just ain't fair. The tractor groans like it's had enough in this land, where making a living's tough. Cattle low in the freezing cold, another story of a dream gone old. Corn won't grow where the soil's turned mean, and the bank wants more than I've ever seen. Hard times on the prairie, they're all I know, working from dawn through the evening glow. Hands are calloused and the pay don't stay, it's the price you pay for the farmer's way. turn to a bitter tale. The auctioneer's voice breaks the morning sky. Another family's dreams just passing by. My kids don't see the life I knew, the way it used to be when skies were blue. Now it's bills and rain that never falls, and prayers for hope that bounce off walls. Hard times on the prairie, they're all I know. Working from dawn through the evening glow. Hands are calloused and the pay don't stay. It's the price you pay for the farmer's way. Working from dawn through the evening glow. Hands are calloused and the pay don't stay. It's the price you pay for the farmer's way.
Creeping up through the back porch blinds, cooler in the truck and a lake on my mind. We're packing up the rods, the dogs and the friends. Got a tank full of gas and time to spend. Flip-flops tapping on the wood dock planks. Country on the radio, beer in the Yeti tank. Fire up the grill, crank the speakers loud. We're the kings and queens of this barefoot crowd. It's hot days, long nights, tailgate burning under neon lights. Cold drinks, wild rides, laughing with your hands up, feeling just right. From the 4th of July to Labor Day heat, we're dancing in the sand, stomping 2 left feet. Yeah, living it loud under big star skies. Nothing like summer when you're feeling alive. Cut-offs, boys in Ray-Bans, beach ball bouncing like a rocking band. Jet skis flying across that bay, and Uncle Joe passed out in a float halfway. Sunsets glowing like a bonfire kiss, that kind of night you never wanna miss. Haymakes swinging, stories getting tall. Yeah, summer's the season, we give it our all. It's hot days, long nights, tailgate burning under neon lights. Cold drinks, wild rides, laughing with your hands up, feeling just right. From the 4th of July to Labor Day heat, we're dancing in the sand, stomping 2 left feet. Yeah, living it loud under big star skies. Nothing like summer when you're feeling alive.
hands low on the factory gate. Coffee warms the hands that hesitate. Kids asleep, but I kiss their heads before I head out to earn our bread. Streetlights blur on the interstate. Radio hums to keep me awake. Another night in the neon haze, trading time for a decent wage. This second shift serenade I sing to midnight walls and whirring machines, dreaming of dawn and your warm embrace, counting the hours till I see your face. The locker door squeaks like an old steel song. The same routine, but the nights are long. Break room tales of what might have been, while the world outside keeps sleeping in. Clock strikes 2, my mind drifts home to laughter shared through a cell phone. But the time cards write a lonely rhyme, spelling out our sacrifice in time. This second shift serenade I sing to midnight walls and whirring machines, dreaming of dawn and your warm embrace, counting the hours till I see your face. Every mile of empty street, every echo of my heartbeat, I hold your voice inside my mind. You're the reason I survive. This second shift serenade I sing to midnight walls and whirring machines, dreaming of dawn and your warm embrace, counting the hours till I see your face. Moon fades out, the sun will rise, another night behind tired eyes.
I was born where the rivers meet, in a town where memories are sweet. From tubing down the Red Lake stream to sledding hills where we'd all scream. Though I've roamed far and wide, my heart stays by the riverside. Take me back to Red Lake Falls, where Summerfest and laughter calls. Block 2 coffee warms my soul. At the spot stories unfold. No matter where life's journey sprawls, I'll always find my way to Red Lake Falls. Autumn brings the hitter's charm, with pumpkins, mums, and Seeger farms. The barge and driftwood savory treats make every fall day feel complete. Though I've roamed far and wide, my heart stays by the riverside. Take me back to Red Lake Falls, where Summerfest and laughter calls. Block 2 coffee warms my soul. At the spot stories unfold. No matter where life's journey sprawls, I'll always find my way to Red Lake Falls. From the courthouse standing tall to the campground's festive call. From winters I see embrace to echoes of every childhood race. Take me back to Red Lake Falls, where Summerfest and laughter comes. Block to coffee warms my soul. At the spot stories unfold. No matter where life's journey sprawls, I'll always find my way to Red Lake Falls. So here's to you, my hometown dear. In every song you'll reappear. Red Lake Falls, you're always near. Forever in my heart sincere.
She's got paint on her jeans and fire in her stare, heart on her sleeve and wind in her hair. She'll throw you a smile and flip you to the floor. Yeah, she's sweet, but don't mistake her for a girl next door. Helping hand, she lifts them up when they're low. Got a mind that spins fast and a soul that glows. She's been down, yeah, she's been bruised, but every fall just sharpens her truth. She's got a laugh that breaks through gray, even when the clouds don't go away. She's got scars, yeah, but they shine, proof that she's still here and fighting fine. She's a back row queen with a warrior heart, lights up the dark, rips fear apart. Got sass, got soul, and a whole lot of fight. Yeah, she dances through the pain every single night, caring and bold with her battle scars, loving out loud like a shooting star. She falls, but she rises every time higher. She's a wildfire wrapped in barbed wire, with animals by her side and colors on a brush. She paints her world in chaos and hush. Nature calls and she answers with grace, finding peace in the wild, not the race. She's the shoulder for her friends, she's the ride or die. And when the dark comes, she don't just cry. She screams, she fights, she breathes, she bends, and then she writes her story all over again. She's got a heart that never quits, even when the pieces barely fit. She's got doubts, yeah, but she shines like the stars that show up every time. She's a back row queen with a warrior heart, lights up the dark, rips fear apart. Got sass, got soul, and a whole lot of fight. Yeah, she dances through the pain every single night, caring and bold with the battle scars, loving out loud like a shooting star. She falls, but she rises every time higher. She's a wildfire wrapped in barbed wire. She's more than the struggle, more than the fear. She's a voice in the silence you need to hear. No filter, no fake, just truth and light. Yeah, she's the storm and the calm in the same night. She's a back row queen with a warrior heart, turning every crack into living art. Got sass, got soul, and a whole lot of fight, still shining even when it's not alright. Caring and bold with the battle scars, writing her name in a sky full of stars. She falls, but she rises every time higher. She's a wildfire wrapped in barbed wire. Oh, yeah, she's a wildfire wrapped in barbed wire.
Sun shining down on the old dirt road, cooler in the bed and the grill's on go. Cousins in the yard throwing that ball, Grandma's sweet tea beating them all. Uncle Joe's picking on his old guitar, kids chasing fireflies under the stars. Ain't no place I'd rather be than right here with my family. Cause we got burgers on the flame, laughter rolling like a freight train, stories flying about the good old days, dancing barefoot in the driveway. Yeah, friends, family, and the good Lord up above, that's my kind of summer love.
and a slip and slide. Sister's got her playlist on repeat. Johnny Cash to Luke and old JT. Little one splashing in that kiddie pool, acting wild, breaking all the rules. Dad saying grace before we dig on in. Mama's potato salad's winning again. Sunsets turning the whole sky gold. Feeling rich though we don't own much to hold. No fans, family, and the good Lord up above. That's my kind of summer love. It's backyard blessing, small town pride, God's good grace and a slip and slide. And a plan, a Bible on the table and a cold drink in your hand. Love's in the air, it's a gift from above, and it don't cost a dime, just a heart full of love. So fire up that radio, let good times roll with the ones you love and a heart that's whole. Yeah, friends, family, and the good Lord up above. That's my kind of summer love. It's backyard blessing, small town pride, God's good grace and a slip and slide. Yeah, it's friends, family, and a whole lot of God raising up thanks on this green grass side.
In a houndstooth hat, he stood so tall on frozen fields each Friday fall. With grit and grace and an old school pride, he taught us more than how to fight. The whistle blew, we took our place, but we were sons beneath his gaze. From Red Lake Falls to Crookston's Light, he built us men beneath those lights. And now he's gone, but not alone. He walks where only eagles roam. We sang for him with tear-stained eyes, on eagles' wings beneath those skies. Coach Drex, you gave your all and more. Now heaven keeps the final score. You'll always be in memory, our guiding light, our victory. 264, the numbers tell of every win, of every bell. But more than games, you shaped our souls. You gave us courage, made us whole. With Snooky near, your truest fan, you lived your life a noble man. A quiet strength, a steady flame, we still hear echoes of your name. And now he's gone, but not alone. He walks where only eagles roam. We sang for you with reverent cries, on eagles' wings still fills the skies. Coach Drex, you gave your all and more. Now heaven keeps the final score. You'll always be in memory, our coach, our heart, our legacy. Houndstooth crown and your quiet pride. We'll meet again where champions lie. Until then, Drex soar high. Soar high. And now he's gone, but not alone. He walks where only eagles roam. We sang for you
The sun comes up on Saturday, flags are waving down the lane. We load the truck with mason jars and flowers kissed by morning rain. Grandma's quilled rides in the back beside the pies and lemonade. And we all head for the quiet stones where love and memories never fade. We lay flowers in the wind, say a prayer and talk again to the ones who shaped our names, built this land, bore the pain. There's sorrow in the silence, but there's laughter in the breeze, 'cause we're still here, we're still together on this Memorial Day we can sing. I see Dad's name carved in the stone, and Mom's just a few feet down. My brother fought in '68, and now he rests on hallowed ground. We tell their stories over lunch underneath the old oak tree. My sister holds her baby girl, and she looks a bit like me. We lay flowers in the wind, whisper thanks and let it in to the lives that shaped our souls and the hearts that made us whole. Tears fall soft, but so does sunlight, and we hold what we believe, that love outlives the shadow, even on Memorial Day's Eve. These days are made of bitter and sweet, of folding chairs and old bare feet, of stories shared and hands held tight around the fire come Saturday night. We sing their songs, we keep them near, in every toast and every cheer. So we lay flowers in the wind, let the healing time begin. Hug a little longer now, say the words we don't know how, 'cause though we've lost a few along the way, their light still shines unseen, guiding us home on this Memorial Day we can dream. Yeah, we gather, we remember, we live, we love, we lean, with flowers in the wind and hearts that still believe. She used to wear them scrubs, now it's boots and jeans, trading shifts for story time and late night mac and cheese. Two wild boys running round, a baby girl with curls. She gave it all to raise them right, she's our whole world. Life's been a ride with some hills and bends, but she's held tight through thick and thin. Her love don't quit no matter the day. She's tired and aching, but still finds a way to laugh at the mess, to dance in the rain, to lift us up when we're feeling the strain. She's heart and soul, backbone and grit. Yeah. Windows down, wind blowing, dog in the backseat, kids all laughing, country just steals the show. Her love don't quit no matter the day. She's pushing through, come what may. Through scraped up knees and teenage moods, through bedtime prayers and barbecue food. She's heart and soul, backbone and grit. Yeah, her love don't quit. She's got a patience that's been tested and a strength that can't be bested. She may bend, but she won't break. She's a love you just can't fake. Her love don't quit, not now, not ever. Through every mile and all kinds of weather, through lifelines, gray hairs, and dreams still in flight. She's our steady through every night. She's heart and soul, backbone and grit. Yeah, her love don't quit. No, her love don't quit. She's the real deal, every bit. He wakes up early, laces up his boots, gives his all no matter what he's got to do. Chasing dreams, building something true, with callous hands and a heart that's bulletproof. He used to walk with his head down low, but now he's shining, letting everyone know he's got a fire, and it's burning bright. Watching him stand tall, man, it feels so right. That's my boy, heart full of gold, tough as the storms, but tender to hold. Loves his dogs and his people too, got a laugh that can light up a room. He's been through hard, but he didn't stay. Now he's rising strong every single day. Oh, he's finding his way, and I'm proud to say I get to watch him grow every day. Used to be some kids would tear him down, but look who's smiling now, turning it around. He's got good friends and a steady crew, and every step he takes is something new. He's got love in every word he speaks, a quiet strength, a soul that's deep. And when I see the man he's gonna be, I just thank the stars he came from me. That's my boy, heart full of gold, tough as the storms, but tender to hold. Loves his dogs and his people too, got a laugh that could light up a room. He's been through hard, but he didn't stay. Now he's rising strong every single day. Oh, he's finding his way, and I'm proud to say I get to watch him grow every day. Every scar's a story, every fall a climb, and he keeps on going one day at a time. If love's a legacy I leave behind, he's mine. That's my boy, heart full of gold, tough as the storms, but tender to hold. Loves his dogs and his people too, got a laugh that could light up a room. He's been through hurt, but he didn't stay. Now he's rising strong every single day. Oh, he's finding his way, and I'm proud to say I get to watch him grow every day. Yeah, my boy's finding his way, and I thank God every day. Bills on the table, fridge hung low. Mortgage due, but we don't let it show. Skip our dinner just to make theirs full. Holding on tight, try not to pull the curtains back on the weight we bear. We smile wide like the struggle ain't there. Gaslights on, but we still ride to that lake where the kids come alive. We're holding it together with calloused hands. No white sand beaches, just dirt and plants. Patching up the truck, laughing through the rust, turning broke down days into something we trust. No silver or gold, but they sleep in peace with full little bellies and hearts at ease. Saturday morning, tools in the bed, tearing down the engine, not dreaming ahead. But the kids are watching, and that's enough. Learning love ain't built on fancy stuff. Town pool cost too much this year, so we drive down back roads and disappear where the water's free and the sky's so wide, and the world feels small from the lakeside. We're holding it together with stubborn grace. No five-star trips, but there's joy in this place. Fixing what's broken, turning wrenches tight, finding light in the darkest night. No silver or gold, but they sleep in peace with full little bellies and hearts at ease. They don't see the sleepless hours, they just see bedtime stories, bubble showers. We fight the fire, they chase the breeze. We carry the storm, so they live with ease. We're holding it together with every mile, running on faith and a worn down smile. And love's still louder than all our fears. It sings in their laughter, rings in our ears. No fortune or fame, but we've got what we need. Full little plates, warm beds, and big dreams. Yeah, we're holding it together. And for them, that's everything.
Out in the shed by the old oak tree, the pontoon sad in misery. Rust on the rails, the seats torn apart, but it held a place deep in my heart. Daddy brought the tools, Mama brought the tea. Little brother laughed, playing by my knee. Grandpa told tales as we sanded the frame, each stroke of the brush calling its name. Oh, we're rebuilding dreams on the water, with love, sweat, and time we've got to offer. Family hands bringing life to the past. Soon we'll set sail free at last. The engine groaned as we worked it back to life. Bolts and wrenches and a little strife. Mama stitched the cushions bright as the sun.
every piece of story, every task hard won. The nights were long, but the laughter stayed through the blood, sweat, and lemonade. We saw the old boat becoming something new, a little piece of heaven painted sky blue. The day finally came, we rowed her to the shore. Hearts beating fast, could we ask for more? She floated steady like a dream come true. Our family's hands brought her back renewed.
Found her on a cold gray day, hurting, hungry, someone threw her away. Eyes like sorrow, skin and bones, but somehow she made this house a home. She didn't trust me right at first, would flinch at every sudden word, but time and patience made her stay, and bit by bit she learned my name. She was always there at the end of the road, waiting for me when the days got slow, curled up close when the nights got long, and her silence somehow made me strong. She wasn't perfect, but she was mine, and Lord knows love like that takes time. Yeah, she was my girl, heart and soul. She filled a space I didn't know I'd grown. Then came the storm we didn't see, it took the only other part of me. My brother, my blood, gone too soon. We sat together in that quiet room. She lay beside me every night, knew when I couldn't hold the light. She'd nudge my hand and lift my head, made me believe I could live again. She was always there when I broke down, just sat in the silence, never made a sound. No words, no judgment, just her eyes, like she knew every ache I tried to hide. She was my girl, my steady grace. She filled the cracks no one could trace. Years rolled by and her face turned gray, slower walks, but she'd still play. And when her body couldn't rise, she looked at me with those knowing eyes. I held her close, whispered low, said goodbye and let her go. And just like that, a chapter closed. But love like that don't decompose. Now the house has paws again, two wild hearts with muddy plans. They chew my shoes, they bark all night, but in their chaos I see her light. I tell them stories about a girl I knew, how she saved a man who lost a few. They cuddle up when the fire's low, like they already know the tale I told. She was always there from the very start, put back the pieces of a shattered heart. She never spoke, but she always heard every broken promise, every slurred word. She wasn't a woman, she wasn't my wife, but she gave me back my will for life. She was my dog and she was mine, and damn if that ain't love to find. Yeah, she was my girl. Four legs, soft ears, forever mine. I remember your laughter, a flash of a grin. Now the boy I once knew wears a heavier skin. You've walked through some shadows, alone in the fight, but you're still standing tall at the edge of the light. We've had too much distance, more time than we planned. Still I've held every memory like gold in my hand. The words come out quiet, or sometimes not at all. I see your heart shining behind every wall. You're finding your way, one step at a time, through the fear and the storms and the weight on your mind. You've battled the silence, the doubt and the pain, and you're still holding on through the wind and the rain. You may not see it, but it's clear to me, you're becoming the man you're meant to be. You've got a love like a river that runs deep and wide. It gets lost in the current, but it never runs dry. And I hope you know, when the nights feel too long, you've always had someone who's quietly strong. So take every stumble, each scar that you earn. They're proof of the fire in the way that you burn.
I was raised where the Tongue River flows, in a town where every neighbor knows. From the Pembina courthouse standing tall to the echoes of cheers in the tornado's hall. 4 seasons, many reasons to stay in Cavalier, where memories never fade away. From summer sun to winter snow, it's the heart of home, wherever I go.
June brings the roar of bikes on Main, the motorcycle ride in a thrilling refrain. We'd grab food by a lever store, then race the wind through fields we'd explore.
Off the charts lit up at night, music and laughter under soft starlight. Families dancing, the young and old, stories shared and futures told.
Autumn whispers with golden leaves, Friday nights the air crisp with dreams. Homecoming parades and bonfire light, painted faces and victory inside.
4 seasons, many reasons to stay in Cavalier, where memories never fade away. From summer sun to winter snow, it's the heart of home, wherever I go. Winter rolls in with a silent grace, snowflakes swirling through time and space. We'd skate on rinks, build forts by the hill, find magic in the midnight chill.
Santa's parade, bright lights aglow, downtown shining in a blanket of snow. The smell of cocoa, the sound of cheer, holiday magic that draws us near.
At Icelandic State Park we'd roam, fishing in spring, the woods felt like home. Campfires crackled, stories were spun beneath northern stars when the day was done.
Graduation came with a bittersweet tear, leaving behind that Cavalier year. But no matter how far I choose to roam, this prairie town will always be home. 4 seasons, many reasons to stay in Cavalier, where memories never fade away. From harvest moons to winter's glow, it's the rhythm of life that helped me grow.
So here's to the town that shaped who I am, from barn dances to the wheatland span. In every heartbeat I carry it near, forever proud, forever Cavalier.